Welcome back to Weekly Reminders with Trey
and Madison. We want to congratulate our Lady Braves softball team for making it to the Elite Eight this year. Lane Nelms got the chance to speak to our very own softball coach, Ryan Duffy.
Over to you, Lane.
Thanks, guys. I'm here with Coach Duffy at the Elementary School. So how do you think the softball season went?
Well, for the most part, it's like I told them at the end of on Fridays, we were kind of snake bit all year. Early in the season, we played in the Allatoona tournament. Anna goes down in the second inning. Then, Jordan goes down, and she's out for a few weeks. So to say that we battled back, fought through the regular season, battled back, and ended up winning the region championship again, that was a big success. We went into Columbus expecting to win. We knew game one was going to be tough with Vidalia, but we expected to win. And, we just came up short. Girls gave it all they had, and that day, Vidalia was the better team. But overall, I think with the injuries, we did great.
And this is probably the most memorable senior class in history. So can you tell us a little bit about them?
Yeah. I tell you, they're all different. But it's probably the hardest working, group I've been around. That goes for, baseball and softball.
Mm-hmm.
You don't hear much out of them. You ask them, to do something, they do it. And then to be blessed with that much talent in such a small school in one area that plays together at the same time, that's very fortunate. Not many people have had the luxury to have, last year 3 D1s on the field, this year with 2, and then, Johanna Bauer going to play at, Columbus State, which is a very good program as well.
And can you tell us your most memorable moment of the 2016 season?
Probably have to be when Bremen won the regular season, so they hosted a region tournament. So we go up there. We handle Bowden on I think it was Thursday, in 3 innings. Beat them 15-0. And with the rain and everything, we had to come back and play that Monday. And probably the most memorable thing is Bremen and Bowden. They didn't expect us to win it, and unfortunately we did. Not what they wanted. Probably, with all just many great moments, but one that stuck out to me the most was the girls. They had to go get the region championship. Bremen did from their school. They expected to win it, so it was sitting in the school. So the funniest thing is, our girls was waiting, to take pictures for the trophy, and they didn't have it. That was probably a funny moment. Probably, and the most memorable one was, as we faced Bowden earlier in the season, they beat us 12-7, and then to come out and our offense just went off, and they didn't stand a chance from the get-go, and that's something our seniors really wanted, was to go out, especially beating Bowden and Bremen. There's nothing sweeter than that. So,
sounds good. Back to you, Trey Masson.
Thanks, guys, and congratulations again.
This week wraps up the Heard County Varsity Region football games. Our boys will be playing Bremen High School at Bremen Stadium.
We need all of you guys to come out and support our boys in their last region game.
Austin Barron spoke to Coach Sickman regarding last week's region cross-country meet.
Take it away, Austin.
Thanks, guys. I'm standing here with Coach Sickman. Coach Sickman, how did the boys and girls team perform overall?
I was very pleased. We had a small team this year, but they all ran hard and put a lot of work in. Holly Moreland broke the school record at the region meet, so I was really proud of her. Finished 3rd overall. It was a really close race. She almost got 2nd, actually. And the girl that beat her is from Bremen, and she's going to be in contention of being a state champion. So she might have lost to a state champion. We'll find out this Saturday. The boys did really good. They were led by Carl Whitford, and some of my young boys like Garrett Callahan's only a freshman. He ran really well this year. One of the best freshman runners I've had in a while, so I'm really looking forward to 3 more good years with him.
Gosh, that's great. Where will the state track meet be held in week?
All right, both teams qualified. The girls finished 2nd, region runner-up, and the boys 3rd in the region. So they're both going to run this Saturday, November the 7th, at Carrollton High School. And they'll represent all the 2A schools that qualified in the whole state. So we're looking for a good performance.
Thank you, Coach. Back to y'all.
Our weatherman is here to tell us the weather for this weekend.
Over to you, Trey.
The high for this Saturday is a warm 70 degrees with a low of 50. Sunday, however, is much cooler with a high of 56 and a low of 40. Slight chances of rain are predicted for both days of the weekend. Thanks. Back to you guys.
Well, it looks like it's time for some true or false with Laurel Roberts. Madison, you've got it for this week.
Thanks, Trey. Lori, is it true that you're the counselor's daughter?
Yes.
So, L'Oreal, is it true that people pronounce your name wrong?
Yes, all the time.
How do you pronounce it?
Laurel.
Okay, L'Oreal, is it true that your dad is no longer the principal at the middle school?
True, he's now the assistant superintendent.
Is it also true that he had to leave because he lost an arm wrestling grudge match against Coach Hadley?
That is true.
Is it true that you actually have 9 names that all start with L?
It's actually 10.
10. Thanks, Lori.
You're welcome.
Now for our Shakespeare moment.
She should have died hereafter. There would have been a time for such a word. Tomorrow and tomorrow and tomorrow creeps in its petty pace from day to day. The last syllable of recorded time, and all of our yesterdays have lighted fools the way to dusty death. Out, out, brief candle. Life's but a walking shadow, a poor player that struts and frets his hour upon the stage. Then is heard no more. It is a tale told by an idiot full of sound and fury, signifying nothing.
That's all for this week. So see you next time on Weekly Reminders with Trey
And Madison.